Hey, we want to welcome everybody here to McKenzie Stadium here. Friday night football. The Evergreen Plainsmen hosting the Mountain View Thunder. I'm Rodney Lawrence Ryan Vastbeiner. This is EPS Sports. And this is week 9, the final games of regular season.
Yeah.
Exciting stuff here. This game just now getting ready to start. Evergreen definitely having a better season up to this point than Mountain View did, but this rival has been a rival for so very long that, no matter what teams or what it's looked like up until this rivalry, anything can happen.
Yeah, absolutely, especially when you put this into a situation to where Mountain View has absolutely nothing to lose tonight, and Evergreen really has everything to lose, right? I mean, they're sitting on top of the 3A standings, and Mountain View isn't going to go ahead and see a playoff spot. So, but you bring these two rivals together, and just like any rivalry game, anything can happen. It just happened. We're going to see what happens out on the field tonight.
We sure will. So we are ready here for the kickoff. Rain coming down at a steady clip tonight. We'll see what kind of effect that has on the game, and it's going to be up to the ball boys and keeping a dry ball for each one of these teams as often as possible. And this is going to get away, and it will actually roll into the end zone and be a touchback. So Dylan Hubert chasing it down, but he's going to let it run into the end zone. So we'll start here for the first time tonight. Mountain View Thunder, 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line.
Yeah, we'll see what Mountain View comes out with. I mean, it was an unfortunate scene last week to see Jaden Brown come out with an injury. He's currently out on the sidelines, not suited up tonight. So we'll see kind of where their offense is going to go through on the Mountain View side as they start to take the first snaps.
I sure do. So it looks like they're going to do with their familiar two-back, split-back situation back there, but this time we're going to have Christian Minshaw along with Dallas Hobbs will be the two running backs. Quarterback tonight, Bryce Vance. We're going to hand this ball off for the first time, and looks like he'll get to the line of scrimmage, and that is going to be about it. Williams Jr., Mark Williams Jr. on the tackle there. Looks like they're going to lose a yard on it. Two receivers set up top, one at the bottom. Another handoff. This time he's going to get down across the 20. Looks like he will make it just about to the 25. We'll see where they did the spot. But that is going to be Christian Minshaw.
Yeah, Jason Scott with the tackle there. We'll bring up 3rd and 5.
So Minshaw now has checked out of the game. 3 receivers set on the top. Going to hand this ball off again. It's going to be Hobbs. Hobbs' initial contact is going to get a couple of more yards out of it. It's not going to be enough to get the first down, so we'll see if the punt team comes out here. It's going to bring up 4th and short. And that 4th and short will be the punt team that shows up out there on the field. It's a driving punt, backs him up to about the 40-yard line. That is going to be Alanese.
Alan East with a good return there that takes the ball back over the 50-yard line. Evergreen's going to go ahead and start this drive from Mountain View's 44-yard line.
So if we remember last week, that is a very dangerous young man to kick the ball to.
Absolutely. I mean, he took off last week. He broke a couple tackles. I mean, it was he made a couple really big plays off returns.
He sure did. So the freshman for Evergreen, Jaden Baum, takes him out onto the field. Running back James Bethune. Two receivers down here at the bottom, one up top. Man in motion. That is going to be Sarion. Looking to get Sarion and not able to make the connection. And that'll bring up second down. Lineup again, we have got Kepler and Pruitt down here at the bottom of your screen. Sarion goes into motion again. This time they're going to hand it off to Bethune. Bethune comes back the other direction. He's able to get down across the 40, down to the 40-yard line before he is run out of bounds. So great job by that young man as he has to switch field because defenders are in his face, right?
Yeah.
Breaks it back the other direction and is able to pull about 3 yards out of that. So good job by the running back to keep them from being behind the chains and bring up a 4th and 7 situation as opposed to probably a 3rd and I'm talking a 3rd and 7 as opposed to probably a 3rd and a lot more than that. So good job. Trip receivers up there on the top. Empty backfield. Bomb drops back. He's going to get chased out of the pocket, and he is going to be taken to the ground for a big loss as he gets taken back across midfield.
We do have a flag on the near side touchline here, so we'll see what the officials come back with. But a big sack for the Mountain View Thunder.
That is Mushaw who comes in to make the sack.
It's going to be a false start. We'll see if Mountain View declines this penalty.
Yes, there you go. That's what I was kind of thinking, that's what you would do. And go ahead and take that. So big defensive stand there by the Thunder as they get in here. And as you see, Mushaw comes in untouched. So both teams with a quick 3 and out here as we start this first quarter. Not a very good punt as that goes straight up in the air. Does take a bit of an Evergreen bounce, and Mountain View will take the ball over on the 30-yard line.
So we've seen one series by each team, one offensive series by each team. You know, after the first Mountain View series, I thought Evergreen might have their number just a little bit.
Yeah.
But Mountain View came back and answered.
Yeah, they sure did.
And ultimately what we'll see what happens is we'll see what team decides to throw the first punch.
Hobbs gets the ball on the far side, looking for the line of scrimmage. He is not going to find it. That ball is fumbled, and it's going to picked up, and we're still running with it as one of the linemen pick up the ball and rumble all the way down to the 20-yard line.
That's Xavier Frazier, I believe. Yeah, Xavier Frazier with the fumble recovery.
So let's kind of see this run here.
Dallas Hobbs kind of gets picked up, and it just gets punched out.
Yeah, it sure does. Lyman just picks it up and takes off and runs with it.
Good stiff arm there by Frazier.
Exactly.
Till he just runs out of room.
Not going to go down. All right, so that big run, the fumble, turns into a huge play for the Thunder, as now they're deep into Evergreen territory, first down and 10 from the 25-yard line.
They're going to make Frazier come out of the game, probably equipment related.
He probably needs a breather.
Breather, oxygen tank.
Right. All right, sets him down. Bryce, and that ball is going to get fumbled. So that's 2 in a row, 2 mishandlings of the football. The first one they got super lucky.
Yeah.
And gained a bunch, and this one they lost a bunch. So, and you can see how hard that rain is coming down.
Yeah, it's we saw it in that first game, the difference that it made and the impact that it's made, and we're seeing it again here in the second game.
So with second down and 19, they're going to hand this off to Hobbs again, and Hobbs is not going to get. He might get to the line of scrimmage. Let's see where they're going to spot that. But Evergreen, Mark Williams Jr., number 10, big stops so far. We've heard his name already a couple of times in the first two series here. So Mountain View's going to have to put a body on him, or he might mess up their evening. They're going to split out again here. Trip receivers once again down here at the bottom of the screen. Hobbs takes the handoff again, and he is not going to get much. He'll get to the 30-yard line, but that is going to be about it. This will bring up fourth down. Four down territory here. Bunch quads at the top of the screen. Empty backfield. And it looks like...
that's going to be a penalty on Evergreen.
Yeah, the hard count may have got him. I mean, it got him a little closer. Let's see what it... bring up 4th and 11. To the reset quad formation on the far side. Vance check drops back, lets that ball go in the corner, brings it down, but I don't know if they're going to call that a touchdown. I think they're going to say he was already out of bounds, but he was able to catch it. Yeah, nice job there by Dylan Huber.
Yeah, he did a great job to come back for that football and make a catch. Unfortunately, he's just out of bounds. But I think we saw the ball slip out of
Vance.
Out of Vance's hand. Thank you.
Exactly.
We saw that multiple times in the first game. I mean, I don't think we can emphasize enough. The rain is coming down hard tonight.
Yeah, it sure is.
And it's certainly making an impact.
It's a good defensive stance by the Plainsmen as they get the Thunder to turn that ball over on downs, coming back the other direction. Jaden Baum has him on the field. Bethune, the running back, bounces this to the outside, looking for the edge. He's going to find it, trying to get upfield. He'll get across the 30, down to about the 31-yard line. It's a good 7-yard carry for the running back. Sets him again. Trey receivers on the far side. Bethune takes the ball again. He's going to come back the other direction. Tries to get a stiff arm, but he's going to get a little out of that before he gets drug out of bounds.
Yeah, Rylan Reinbach with the tackle there. And that's going to...
That should move the chains.
It should.
It looks like it has. So that's going to be a first down. Bethune got just what he needed to move the chains on that one. First down. Another handoff. This time Bethune tries to change field, and he is going to get wrapped up pretty quick on this one. Not able to do there. Hobbs there in the backfield waiting on him to come back to try to reverse field. Not able to do so. He's going to lose some yards on that one. Second down. Quarterback making sure everybody understands the play. We've got trips set up at the top. Bethune flops to the other side. Quarterback drops. Bad handle. Able to get that. We'll see if they're going to call that a catch. And they're going to say he was able to bring that in right there on the 41-yard line. Great job there. That is Ryder Kepler, number 4. Watching that all the way into his gut there on that one.
Yeah, that's a great catch there by Kepler. We're going to see a replay here. Baum just releases it as he's getting hit.
Good job.
Kepler able to get his feet in bounds and make the catch.
3 to go. And Bethune had nowhere to go. They were all over the top of him once he had that ball handed to him. Lamont and that's Dallas Hobbs. Lamont and Hobbs in there in the backfield. That'll bring up 4th down and looks like about 8. And the punt team back out here. That is Josiah Alanese punting the ball, number 0. Kind of drives this one low. It kind of kicks up right there in about the 32-yard line. So both teams right here playing between the 30s here in the first quarter as we are down to 3:15 left to play in it. And neither one of the teams really showing their dominance on either one else at this time.
No, not at all. I mean, I think, overall yards gained by offensively on both teams has to be pretty close to 10, 20 yards, with the exception being Mountain View, but that's only because of the big fumble recovery.
Yeah, definitely. Split backs, 2 receivers. They're going to hand this one off. And he does get the line of scrimmage and possibly a yard or 2. Hard downhill run by Mushaw. They'll give him a yard for all his effort. 2nd down. Bunch formation into the boundary up there at the top of your screen. Screenplay, they throw this one too high for Hobbs to bring in. Incomplete pass, so that will bring up 3rd down. Hands this ball off. And he'll get maybe a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down and should bring out the Mountain View punt team. All right, punt team set up here. Josiah Alanese standing at the 40-yard line. Picks that one up off the carpet, able to get away. He's going to back him up about 10, and he drops the ball. But he's able to recover it. Lucky job for him. Huber right there in his face when he dropped it. He's not able to capitalize on that. So Evergreen will take the ball over. Luckily, at the 32-yard line, 1st down and 10.
Yeah, Alanese calling for a fair catch and just slipped through his arms. We'll see a replay here.
And he tried to catch that away from his body. If you noticed last week when it was dry, he caught everything.
He caught everything there.
Away from his body. And in the rain, that's kind of want to keep a basket and let it drop in there for you. All right, first down and 10 from, it looks like the 32-yard line. Two receivers up top. Sarian goes into motion. They hand it off to Sarian. Fly sweep, steps up and turns upfield. And he'll get down across the 35-yard line. Looks like they're going to spot him right at about the 37. Second down. We got about half of it. Sarian in motion. Quarterback rolls out, picks up a big block, decides to turn this one upfield, and he'll get tackled right at the 10, just outside the marker, so that will move it. Good run there on the freshman quarterback's hands there. Moving the chains, first down and 10 from the 42-yard line. And looks like we've got there's a penalty flag over there on about the 47-yard line.
Yeah, the DB on the far side was lined well offside.
So that penalty will give the Plainsmen a head start here, first down and 5. First down. Bethune flips over to the other side. Drops back, has a man coming across the middle, there to make the catch. London Walker, number 88, there to make the catch. We'll move the chains, first down and 10 in Thunder territory. Slot receivers up top. Hands this one off. Bethune looks for the edge. He is going to find it. He's going to get pushed back. Got to just go for those. Just step upfield and lower that shoulder and go get it.
He does. DeMarion Holloman coming up with a big tackle there.
And that play ran out the first quarter. We've got a 0-0 ball game here with one of the big rivals in 3A, Greater St. Helens football here in Clark County. We've got the Mountain View Thunder 0, the Evergreen Plainsmen 0. These teams have, like we've already said, they've played in between the 30s this entire first half of this game. Rain definitely playing a role in it and may have evened out the playing field a little bit for these teams because, I mean, we're already familiar with the type of athletes that Evergreen has on the field tonight. So, you know, and this water and rain has kind of slowed everybody down.
Yeah, it really has. And you take a look, and I think Mountain View's really missing their big offensive weapon from Jaden Brown. It's kind of slowed their running game down a little bit, so they've got to adjust. But yeah, it's been a hard-fought game so far in that first quarter between the 30s, and we'll see who strikes first.
Yeah.
Because I think that could swing the momentum, you know, in whatever way, and that could be a pivotal moment in this game.
Yeah. Nope, I agree. Both kickers getting the workout tonight in the rain. Second down. As we start here the second quarter, we've got a 0-0 ball game here at McKenzie Stadium. And we are going to get a timeout called here as we get started here on the second quarter for the Plainsmen. First one they have used. 2 left for them. Thunder still have all 3. I want to thank everybody for watching us here on EPS Sports, channel 328. And if you've got friends and family outside of the area, make sure you share the Evergreen School District channel on YouTube. And the game can be streamed live from there. Rodney Lawrence, Ryan Vassbinder, we thank you for joining us tonight. Week 9, Clark County football on a Friday night.
Yeah, I found an interesting fact out this week that Josiah Alaniz for Evergreen, he's received a full ride scholarship to Boise State, so he will be playing as a Bronco next year. So congratulations to him and his family. It's exciting. Always exciting to see young kids from the area move on to the next level.
It sure is. It sure is. And are they becoming a Pac-2? Pac-12?
I don't know, man. Who knows?
They're going to join the program? I've heard. Rumor has it.
Rumor has it.
We will see. We will see. All right, well, Whitecap has wound the clock. We're ready to go. Start this second quarter. 2 receivers down here into the boundary. Shift by the running back. Rom drops back, looks for a man coming across the middle. Had somebody there. Darren Schmidt, number 9. Open coming across the middle there. Quarterback not able to put it on him. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Field clock down to 10 seconds. Same formation. Drops back again. And he's going to let this go right before. And this time he is going to get a catch. And that is going to be Thaddeus Pruitt there.
Yeah, Baum did a great job there, standing into the pocket, make the throw. He took a big hit. See the replay here.
Yeah, he did get hit pretty good there. Great job there by Thaddeus Pruitt to bring that one in. Bethune finds some room right up the middle. Great job as he runs through initial contact, and he'll get down to about the 22-yard line. Big run there for Bethune. That will be enough to move the chains. First down for the Evergreen Plainsmen.
Yeah, Dylan Huber ultimately bringing him down. The damage has been done, and the chains are being moved. Looks like Bethune might have got a little banged up on that play.
Like he was going to go out there and tough it out. Well, here comes another running back, and that is Rayshawn Chambers. Bethune go ahead and get checked out. Looks like he may have hit his funny bone or something on that. They're going to hand this off to Rayshawn. Rayshawn gets some yards. He's going to get it to the 20, down to the 10, to the 5-yard line before he is taken down. So nice run there by the man with the fresh legs who comes in to give Bethune a spell.
See the replay here. Chambers just finds a little space. Good solid run. And they're going to send Chambers out for equipment.
Looks like Bethune's ready to come back in the game anyway. Chambers a big running back, listed at 6 foot 205. So Bethune looking for somewhere to go. He's going to try to bounce this to the outside. Now he's going to come back the other direction. He is going to get down, and he'll get run out of bounds right at about the 5-yard line.
Ultimately, that was Xavier Frazier who pushed him out of bounds. Bethune doing a great job, changing directions, being patient, looking for his opportunity to find a hole.
He'll come back out. Rayshawn Chambers back in the game. And it looks like that might be against the Plainsmen. That will back them up 5. Already set up here. Chambers takes this ball again, steps right into the middle of it, and looks like he'll get down to the 6-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd down. Third and goal from the 6. 2 receivers set up on the far side. Fakes the ball, tries to get it to the tight end, coming right up, releasing up the field. Darren Schmidt not able to bring that one in. You'd have to climb a pretty big ladder to get that one.
He would. I mean, he had no one around him. He was able to break free. Baum just not able to complete that pass. We haven't seen much of a kicking game from either of these teams this year. It's no surprise that they're going for it on 4th and goal.
No, that is true. That is true. All right, so this one's for all the marbles here. First opportunity to put some points on the board. Team in the red zone. Pruitt in motion. Drops back looking for a man. Tries to get it into the corner. Not able to do that. Overthrew Schmidt. And the Plainsmen will turn the ball over on downs on the 6-yard line. Mountain View defense stepping up when they had to. And having the Plainsmen come away from this series with no points on the board.
Yeah, it's a big defensive stop for Mountain View. It does push them back. They'll start this drive from their own 6-yard line.
All right, split backs. Quarterback decides he's going to keep this one himself, Vance. He'll get about 3 out of it. Breaks the huddle. 3 receivers on the far side. Fakes it. Tries to throw a pass. Not able to find the receiver he's looking for. And out there on the far end, able to make the catch. They're going to give him the catch. Looks like that is Jack Fournier, number 35. Real close to the chains. We'll see where they spot that one.
Vance doing a great job finding a receiver. I thought as soon as he flushed out of the pocket that ultimately he was going to throw it away, but finding Fournier on the sideline.
Yeah, good job by Fournier. Oh, they did actually move the chains. 1st down and 10, but good job for Fournier to make sure he stayed in the space where the quarterback could see him when he rolled out. Going to hand this one off. That's going to be Hobbs. Hobbs right up the middle. And that is just going to be part of the hardest run he had today, as he probably got all of it. And he did. It's a nice 10-yard run, 1st down and 10. Three receivers down here at the bottom. Another handoff. That's going to be Hobbs. Looks like he'll stall out after about 6 yards on that run. Second down. Trip receivers down here at the bottom of the screen. Another handoff right up the middle. Another strong run by Hobbs. Hobbs will move the chains again on this one, and they will get a first down. Mountain View defense puts up a good stance down there inside the 5-yard line, and the offense comes right out here and rewards them.
Yeah,
by moving the ball and moving the chains, keeping them off the field, letting them get a breather. Trip receivers down here at the bottom, first down. Quarterback pulls this one out and decides to keep it. He is going to slide. Looks like they have him at the 39-yard line. Looks like that'll be about 2 yards. Second down. Hobbs takes this again, steps back inside, and he'll get that down to about the 44-yard line. Trip receivers down there on the far side. Another handoff.
That's a great second effort there
Sure
by Dallas Hobbs to go ahead and get enough to move the chains.
So right now, momentum seems to be on the side of the Thunder right now. They have now moved the chains 3 separate times here in this drive. Hobbs again looking for the outside, steps back inside, outside to the 45-yard line. So good run now. If the Thunder push their way in the Plainsman side of the field here. And it'll bring up second down and 4 to go.
The biggest difference that I'm seeing with this Mountain View team as opposed to previous weeks as we see this run by Dallas Hobbs again is their discipline to eliminate penalties on the offensive side of the football.
Yeah.
That was a big talking point that we've had the previous 2 weeks, how
sure
they're averaging close to 10 penalties a game on the offensive side of the football, and it's killed all their drives. They haven't had one tonight.
Oh, that's true. You are correct on that one. That is... So they'll come up here to the ball, third down. Bunch formation there right at the top of the lineup. And they're going to hand this ball off right up the middle, and that's going to be Hobbs, who's going to make it down to the 40-yard line. So they're just going to ride the Hobbs train on this series, it seems like.
Yeah, Hobbs just being an absolute workhorse.
So hands it off again. This time finds a little more space And he's going to get that ball down across the 35, down to about the 33-yard line.
Looks like that was Mushaw with the carry that time.
So this tight bunch formation is something a little different than we saw the last week. So this looks like this is something they added new. And there is Williams Jr. in the backfield again, disrupting everything for the Thunder. That will push him back. Third down long situation. Minshew takes the ball, and he is going to get wrapped up in the backfield.
Kai Miller with the tackle.
Yeah.
He's been fired up all game.
I mean,
I've been watching him during the national anthem, and he couldn't stand still for a second. He's been fired up.
Fourth down. Under opting not to kick this time. Gets it out there. That's going to be Huber. And Huber is not going to be able to get the yards he needs, and they're going to turn this ball over on downs.
It ends, but that was a good offensive series by the Thunder. They started on their own 6-yard line.
They pretty much took the entire second quarter with it, too. Down to 2 minutes, 50 seconds left to play here as we flip over for the Evergreen Plainsmen to have the ball.
Kai Miller still fired up.
So with that turnover, that brings the Plainsman's offense out. First down and 10. They're going to hand this one off. Bethune right up the middle. Steps back inside. He's going to break open into the middle of the field. He is not going to be caught. That is going to be a touchdown for James Bethune Jr. And that is a 65-yard touchdown for that young man. And with 2:39 left, the Plainsmen put points on the board.
Yeah, that was a huge run by James Bethune.
Yeah.
He barely touched as he had a little sidestep there in the secondary. And after he got by that defender, he was gone. Yeah. Nobody was catching him.
Nobody was going to catch him once he got out there. Great job. Picked up some good blocks right there at second level, and then he was gone. He was gone. So just that quick, Plainsman on top. And with the kick, that will make 7. And we kind of talked about both teams playing inside of the 30. Here is a good shot of it.
Yeah, Bethune just he finds his way up the middle. There he was able to sidestep, and he just blew by everybody else.
Yeah, nobody was going to catch him once he got to the second level.
So we got Dylan Huber and Dallas Hobbs back to receive the kick.
Taking our time here. Looks like the officials have given the go-ahead. And here we go. And he's going to keep this one low. They'll get scooped up right at the 29-yard line. And it looks like they'll get tackled right at the 41. And the Thunder will take the ball over there. First down and 10. Decent field position. We'll see what they'll be able to make of it this time. Trip receivers here lined up here at the bottom of the screen. And we are going to have a penalty here.
I shouldn't have said it.
Against, you jinxed him.
I did. I was afraid to say it.
That penalty looks like it's going to be on Darren Schmidt, one of the receivers. Left a little early. Looks like he got anxious because there was a hole. He was trying to get to that hole that was sitting out there.
He was.
First and 10, now first and 15. Mountain View's first penalty of the first half. Quarterback rolls out. And tried to get that one too. That is going to be Matthew Lamont, number 9. Not able to bring that one in. It's going to bring up second and 15. And I had that wrong number. Yeah, number 9 is Matthew Lamont. Three trips. Here at the bottom, drops back. Trying to get that in the middle. Not able to hold on to it as he takes the pop as the ball gets there. Dylan Hubert.
And Josiah Alanis with the hit. Great timing.
Yeah, Hubert slow to get up. Felt that one. Shake it off. Third down. Shaw now, and it looks like they have got both running backs back there. Shaw and Hubert. And looks like we may have an equipment issue as they run and he just kind of airs this one out. Not really anybody open on that one. Hubert well covered. That'll bring up fourth down. That will bring out the punt team this time. Hubert, the long snapper. And he is going to bounce that ball off, and he is going to get taken down. So special teams struggles with the handling of the snap. And Evergreen takes the ball over in very good field position.
Yeah, they're going to start this drive on Mountain View's 19-yard line. It's these types of mistakes that have to be eliminated for Mountain View to stay in this game.
Yeah, it sure is. Sure is. So Mountain View's defense with their backs up against the wall. Evergreen inside their 20. First down and 10. Bethune now looking, steps inside, cuts it right back up to the top. He'll get to the 15-yard line with this one. Second down. High snap, maybe to control it. Bethune takes the handoff. He'll get across the 15, down to the 14. Drops back, looking for his man in the corner. That's going to be Sarion. Sarion is able to bring that one in. Looks like that might have been a one-hander from where we were standing. Nice job there by Terrence Sarion. 14-yard pass connection between Baum and Sarion. Score now 13.
Yeah, that was just a great athletic move by Terrence Sarion to go ahead and bring that catch in. Puts another 6 points up on the board for the Evergreen Plainsmen. They're going to go ahead and set up here for the extra point attempt. Kevin Jimenez, the kicker for the Plainsmen. Damian Perez, the holder. And that kick is going to go ahead and get blocked, so it's going to be no good on the extra point. That's going to leave the score Evergreen 13, Mountain View 0. We're going to reset here as there's 56 seconds left in this first half. We've got Dylan Huber and Matthew Lamont. Here we're going to go ahead and see a replay of the Baum to Sarion catch, and Sarion just lays out, able to go ahead and bring that one in. Great catch by that young man. Baum putting it only where he could get it. Huber and Lamont back to receive for the Thunder. I'm sorry, not Lamont. That's Dallas Hobbs and Huber. Jimenez is going to go ahead and send this one away. Low driver. It's going to be picked up at the 30-yard line. And we've got a flag on the play that's going to go ahead and call that one dead. Penalty is going to be on the kicking team. So they're going to be go ahead and pushed back, and it's going to be done again. Jimenez is going to kick this one off from the 35-yard line. All right, Jimenez is going to send this one through. It's going to be fielded by Dallas Hobbs, and he muffs it. He's going to go ahead, and it's ultimately going to run out of bounds at the 8-yard line. Evergreen's trying to say that Hobbs touched it. We'll see where the officials ultimately decide to put this ball. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be a tough break for the Mountain View Thunder. They're going to go ahead and they're going to waive this penalty off. Thunder's going to start this drive from their own 8-yard line. So we got trip receivers down here at the bottom of your screen. Hobbs in the backfield with Vance. Vance drops back. He finds a receiver that's cutting through the middle. It's going to be Caden Reinbach with the reception. He's going to get a gain of 8. It's going to bring up 2nd and 2. Mountain View's going to go ahead and call a timeout. Got 26 seconds left in this half. Evergreen's leading 13-0. The majority of this game has been played within the 30s of the field. A couple big plays by Evergreen has ultimately put them up by 2 scores. All right, we are set out of the timeout. All right, Vance is going to run this offense. Hobbs in the backfield. Vance looking downfield. He finds Matthew Lamont. And that's going to be enough for a first down. We'll stop the clock as he falls out of bounds. 18 seconds left. Mountain View does still have 2 timeouts, as does Evergreen. Vance having lots of time trying to find Matthew Lamont once again. It falls through his hands. It's going to fall incomplete. It's going to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining in the first half. Vance trying to find a way. He's just going to go ahead and ultimately throw that one away. No penalties on the play. There it is. I thought it could be. That ball never made it back to the line of scrimmage. We'll see if we get an intentional grounding penalty. And that's going to back Mountain View up and result in loss of down. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and a long way with 5 seconds left. That's going to bring up, 3rd down. Long way. We'll see what Mountain View decides to do here. They're going to go ahead and take a timeout and discuss their options with 5 seconds remaining in this first half. See if they take one more shot downfield or just decide to head into the locker room. All right, they come out of the timeout. Mountain View is going to come with a 2-back set. Vance takes this one out, and he's going to try to stretch it out. He's going to get just out of bounds as time ultimately expires, and that's going to bring an end to the first half. Heading into halftime, Evergreen Plainsman 13 over the Mountain View Thunder 0. We're going to go ahead and send you down to the booth with Matthew Griffin, Rodney Lawrence. Have a little chalk talk. We'll see you back for the second half.
Halftime show. The Evergreen Plainsmen up 13-0 over the Mountain View Thunder. Rodney, it took them a long time to get going.
Yeah, I think the weather may have had a little bit to do with that. The rain came down real hard at the beginning of the game.
This is the most miserable game that we've had all season.
Yeah, I mean, there's a whole lot of wet ball syndrome going down there, and it kind of made the playing field a little leveled out. Mm-hmm. And both teams were kind of playing in between the 30s for the majority of the first quarter there. A couple of big things, and then the punts were going back and forth. But it looks like Evergreen, second quarter, kind of figured it out. James Bethune broke that big one right up the middle.
That was a big run.
Great run for that young man. And then after that, they just kind of got the momentum rolling. Sarion had the nice little catch there at the end. That's where we sit with the score.
What do you think the Chalk Talk looks like for Mountain View? I mean, I know Evergreen is having a season they haven't had in a very long time.
Yeah, the Mountain View Chalk Talk is probably just going to be, Ryan said something a little early, he may have actually jinxed them, about the fact that they hadn't had a whole lot of penalties, which that's what's been hurting them up to this point. They need to cut down on the penalties. The running game that they had in place seems to be working. Dallas Hobbs is doing a real good job along with Christian Mushaw, because they're missing their Jaden Brown's out. Right? So those guys trading roles, they're doing a good job. They got to keep doing that, keep pushing, and no penalties, so they don't stay behind the chains. Evergreen has got far too much talent to keep giving them the ball in good field position.
Well, and back to what I was saying about it's been a long time.
It has. It has been a long time.
So tell them about it. You're going to age yourself here a little bit.
Just a little bit, yeah. Well, I didn't realize it had actually been this long, but it actually goes all the way back to 2007 that Evergreen had a finish like this. And I will say, I was on the coaching staff back then the last time that happened, so that just lets you know how long it's going. I mean, I haven't coached in a while, and and Evergreen has definitely got talent this year, then I'm hoping they're going to be able to use this and push their ways deeper into the playoffs as well.
Yeah, you'd like to see it. So Rodney and Ryan will be back for more second half action in just a little bit. But right now, I want to turn things over to my colleague, Craig Bernbach, for some important information about filling out a Child Nutrition Services application.
Hello, everybody. I've got some very important information for you about Evergreen Public Schools meal programs. Bottom line is this. It's not just about the free breakfast or lunch your student might get at school. For the third year in a row, Evergreen Public Schools is part of a federal program that allows all students, regardless of household income level, a free breakfast and a free lunch per school day. But there are additional benefits that students may be eligible for outside of meal service. But you'll need to fill out a Child Nutrition Services or CNS benefit application. Take a look at some of the benefits for students. We're talking about free academic tutoring, depending on your school, free or reduced class, clubs, and field trip fees. Your family can get low-cost internet and computer access through Comcast's Internet Essentials program. And for families with high school students, there are even more benefits. We're talking about being able to take pre-SAT and SAT exams for free, 90% off the cost of advanced placement exams, and no fees for certain college applications. And eligible students, they get free or reduced ASB, sports, activities, and athletic fees. And by applying, you're helping the district's bottom line. Districts nationwide receive certain federal and state funding based on the number of children from households that are at or below the federal income level. In order for our schools to receive accurate funding and to make sure that our students get the services they're entitled to, it's important for eligible families to apply for these benefits. You can apply online with your Skyward Family Access account or fill out a paper application and turn it into your student's school. Your personal information is always protected and confidential. And don't worry, if you got questions about the application, we have folks who can walk you through the process. So check out the website on your screen, evergreenps.org/child-nutrition-services. For Evergreen Public Schools, I'm Craig Bernbach.
Calling all student athletes in Evergreen and Battleground Public Schools. The Mark Rigo Athletic Scholarship Fund is accepting applications. Mark Rigo was a beloved football and track coach who passed away in 2018, but left behind a legacy. The thousands of student athletes he pushed to become the best versions of themselves and pursue their dreams.
His whole thing was the power of one. If he could just do one thing each day for one person, he's made an impact.
If you are heading to college or a post-secondary trade school and have taken part in sports in Evergreen or Battleground Public Schools, Rigo's legacy can also help offset some of your college costs. To fill out an application and learn more, head over to rigoscholarship.com. Let's keep Coach Rigo's legacy going by helping new generations of students pursue their dreams.
Hello, welcome to the CPS Inspires Update. I'm Craig Bernbach. And for many kids, recess is a place to have fun and release stress. But for others, it can be overwhelming, and sometimes there can be a disagreement about game rules or who won or who lost. Well, over at Riverview Elementary School, thanks to some very intentional work from staff and student support, many more Roadrunners are enjoying their recess time. This recess at Riverview was a brand new adventure.
Oh, I think that was good.
This is our first ever stay and play.
A stay and play recess means that the students stay after school and wait for their parents and family members to join them for a very special recess.
I like that they have these kind of things, because they didn't have these kind of things when I was a kid. So it's nice to be able to share with her different things and play a little bit of basketball.
I like showing my mom the different games that we now play a lot.
She's pretty good, isn't she?
She had beaten me at basketball a lot of times.
It's just great to see kids in their element in a beautiful, safe space.
And it's a space and a recess that's been redesigned at Riverview.
We have partnered with Playworks, to help engage our students more on the playground in a structured way where kids know what the games are, they know how to problem solve, they know how to be more inclusive with each other.
Riverview is one of 4 EPS elementary schools that received a grant to partner with Playworks, a nonprofit that helps kids build life skills through play.
So it's just creating small opportunities of play throughout the day. Kids can learn to work together, they can learn conflict resolution, they can learn empathy, they can learn how to work together as a team.
To help with structure, Riverview has some basic overall rules, and each game's instructions are clearly spelled out.
If the people don't know how to play some games, that it's just right there.
We have less equipment out, but we have more things happening, more options for kids.
And if the younger kids need help during a regular recess, there are 5th grade junior coaches ready to step in. What's a junior coach?
It's a person that is a good role model and watches after the little kids in recess.
I love the fact that seeing kids smile the whole time while playing all the time.
And this isn't just about recess.
Because they've played so hard and they've done all the problem solving, when they come into the classroom, they're ready to learn. And also they're bringing those strategies that they learn on the playground into the classroom.
The new recess is definitely student approved. Is this better for kids?
Yeah.
How come?
It's safer and it's funner.
The partnership with Playworks is designed to be temporary, as their goal is to build up each school's capacity to be able to maintain and grow the recess plans on their own. For Evergreen Public Schools, I'm Craig Burnback.
On Facebook, you'll find us at facebook.com/evergreenps. On Instagram, it's evergreen_public_schools. Our YouTube channel is youtube.com/evergreen school district. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. And on LinkedIn, you'll find us at linkedin.com/school/evergreenps.
How much difference can one vote make? Since 2023, more than 60 U.S. elections have been tied or won by just one vote. So this fall, your friend could be the tiebreaker. And that could make all the difference. People are more likely to vote when encouraged by a friend. So use your power to decide this election. Make sure you're good to vote and encourage your friends to make a voting plan at votevotevote.com.
I'm one of those people who believes every election matters, and you have a voice, and you should use it. So if you are of voting age, make sure you get those ballots in by November 5th. Now, as this is our last EPS Sports broadcast of the season, I would be remiss if I didn't say thank you to our crew who make the shows happen. We'll thank Rodney Lawrence and Ryan Vastbinder up in the press box, calling the game week in and week out. Wade Ferguson, who does most of our directing. We've got Jory Randall, who's also directing tonight. We have on camera Kalik Chapin, Nathan Chapman, Benjamin Johnson, James Serpa, Jacob Taylor on instant replay. Have I forgotten anybody? I don't think so. That's it for this halftime show. More action, second half action from the Evergreen Plainsmen and the Mountain View Thunder coming up in just a couple of minutes.
All righty. Hey, we want to welcome everybody back here to McKenzie Stadium for the second half of the Evergreen Plainsmen and the Mountain View Thunder. Evergreen on top 13-0. Ryan, let's go talk real quick about the difference between the first quarter and the second quarter as we get this third quarter started.
Yeah, big difference was Evergreen was able to make some big plays in that second quarter that ultimately put them on top. I mean, Mountain View has hung with them really, really well. In the first quarter, Mountain View's offense was able to methodically move the ball down the field. Mm-hmm. Had a little setback there in the second quarter. They kind of got in their own way just a little bit, but we'll see how they come back and respond. They are kicking the ball off to Evergreen to start the second half, and we'll see how their defense steps up.
Yeah, I agree with you. We did see some good things from the Mountain View offense. Hobbs did some real good running there at the kind of the middle to the end of that second quarter. I'm sure Evergreen had a nice little conversation about how to stop that going forward. So we'll see how that's going to work out. Nice snatch out of the middle of the air there as he's coming back the other direction. Bouncing it to the outside. Gets upfield, turns it back inside. And he'll get down across the 40-yard line. So Evergreen will come back out with third quarter. And that's London Walker. The big run back there. First down and 10 from the 41-yard line. Yeah, I mean, what Evergreen's defense is going to have to end up doing, and here's a good
Walker
shot of that.
He just decides to go cross field, picks up a good block, gets some extra yardage, and ultimately runs into Dallas Hobbs there at the 41-yard line.
All righty, here we go. First down. Sarion in motion. Hands this off, fakes it to Bethune. Actually gives it to Bethune. Kind of faked me out a little bit. Nowhere for him to go. Looking for the edge. Not able to find it. He'll get run out of bounds. And that is going to bring up second down. This time Bethune right up the middle. Once again, he finds an opening, and he is off to the races. And they are not going to catch him again. So Bethune, for the second time today, is going to break off a 65-plus yard right up the gut and not get touched.
No, I mean, that run there was almost identical
it sure
to his
was.
touchdown in the first half. I mean, he just kind of breaks it straight up the middle. Nobody's able to touch him. And as soon as he gets into that secondary, he finds another gear and just finds his way into the end zone.
Great job. Great job. Great job. The blocking up front, I mean, Mack Truck could have went through that hole he ran through. You know what I'm saying? That is real nice. Alrighty, well, right out of the gate here, Evergreen puts more points on the board. And now it is Evergreen 20, Mountain View 0. Here's the replay. Yeah, look, nobody. He didn't even get, last time he at least got touched by somebody. This time nobody touched him. So, it's kind of, when you come out and this is the type of thing, you get punched in the mouth right out of the gate, you got to make sure that you keep your squad in check here, because this type of space is when the game could possibly get away from you.
Yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely right. And I think it was big for Evergreen to come out and make a statement as soon as they get the football to start the second half. And if you're Mountain View, like you said, you got to keep your head up, and that falls on the coaches on the sidelines and the teammates of everybody else. But keep your spirits up and stick to your game plan, and hopefully you can claw your way back into a football game.
Yeah.
If you're Evergreen, I think you need to run that play a little bit more often.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? All right, here we go with the kickoff. Hubert settles in under it, looking for some space, and he is going to get stacked up right at about the 22-yard line. Mountain View on the field for the first time in the third quarter with their offense. Bunch formation, single back. That is going to be, that looks like Mushaw, and that is, and they're going to hand him the ball. And they're going to run to the weak side. Nice run by that young man. It looks like he gets about 9 out of that. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Dallas Hobbs. Dallas Hobbs gets about 9. So break the huddle again, and they're going to have the bunch set up top. They're going to hand this one off. This time, Evergreen is right there to wrap him up as soon as he gets the ball. Looks like that's going to push him back to the 31. Aiden Cummings, number 80, back in the game. Just noticed that. He did not play the entire first half. We have got a fumble on the field, and we're going to see...
Evergreen picked it up.
And that is going to be recovered by the Plainsmen. Looks like that ball got stripped away from Hobbs in the pile.
Yeah, it was a good run by Hobbs. And
oh, yeah, but look at the way he's holding it. Yeah, dude, you're going to lose that in this wet weather and people swatting at you like that.
Yeah.
Protect the ball. Protect the ball. Evergreen's ball going back the other direction. Okay, slot receivers on either side. Single back. Sarion in motion. Bethune gets this one again. Tries to bounce it to the outside, looking for some space. Not able to find it. He'll lose on this one.
Yeah, tackle made by Rylan Reinbach.
Back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 12. Bethune flips to the short side of the field. Bomb drops back. He's got somebody coming in, ducks it. And Mountain View is going to get their sack. First sack of this quarter, or this second half, I should say. It looks like he may have made it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Baum did
up third down.
Baum did a good job to duck it.
Yeah,
he just didn't have anywhere to go after that.
Sarion and Pruitt up top. Schmidt and Walker down here at the bottom. Delayed to Bethune, and he is not going to have anywhere to go on that one. That play didn't really even get an opportunity to develop. It was a delayed handoff, and Mountain View's defensive line was 5 yards deep in the backfield. That was not going to work out for him.
No, that was a good defensive stance by Mountain View.
It sure was.
It's forcing Evergreen to bring out the punt team.
Alanis, the punter, sitting back just inside the 45-yard line.
No, Alanis is up on the line. I think is that Jimenez? Number 8.
No, 8 just came in the game. It's number 9.
Number 9. So Darren Schmidt, the punter.
Oh, it kicked back. Thought it was going to be able to roll into the end zone, and it kicked back. So Mountain View takes the ball over deep in their territory. Yeah, that is number 9. I just saw him come off the field.
So Darren Schmidt with a good punt.
Yeah, real good punt. That was a golf swing, wasn't it? How you can do that with your golf clubs too, can't you?
Schmidt, a junior, listed at 6'6", 195.
There you go. All right, 1st and 10 from the 12. Drops back, tries to get that ball out to the outside. That was almost a touchback. As Mishaw tries to catch that one on a flare route, flare route, I should say, and
Mekhi Miller
probably a good thing he dropped it.
Yeah, probably.
2nd down. Yeah, there's just Hobbs not Hobbs. That was Mishaw, the carrier on that one, and he had nowhere to go. Right now, the defensive line is winning the battle.
Yeah.
In the trenches here. Which is hard to, I mean, the formation they're using is just really a strong side for a powerful run and for people not being able to find the edge. That just lets you know that the dominance is happening on the Evergreen side of the ball.
It is. I mean, and their ability to find that edge, and, you know, we brought it up in the first half, but the ability to find the edge currently isn't suited up in Jaden Brown.
Yeah.
As he got injured last week. You know, Hobbs and Mushaw definitely have the power to go ahead and break through and gain a few at a time. They just don't have the speed to get around the corner.
So punter with his heels in the end zone. Low driving punt. Now Anise is going to let that ball roll dead. Evergreen's ball in Thunder territory. Snapkout takes the handoff. Bethune will get wrapped up the minute he gets the ball handed to him.
And Mushaw stepping through there to get the tackle for a loss.
Blitz not picked up by the Evergreen Plainsman's line. He comes in untouched. So that'll push him back to midfield. Slot receivers up top. Drops back, has a man coming across the middle. Oh, tried to hit him on the quick route there. That is Ryder Kepler.
Demarion Holloman there to break it up.
That will bring up 3rd down. Still a long ways to go here. Obvious passing down. We'll see what play they pull up here for this one. Drops back. Oh, and we've got a penalty flag. And the flag was actually stopped, so it's probably, and the quarterback lost his helmet on that one, so let's see what's really going on here.
Yeah, Xavier Frazier came through on the sack, but we'll see what the result is after they sort everything out.
The penalty flag was thrown before the play got started, so it leads me to believe that we had movement on. Or they're going to.
And that'll force Baum to come out for a play, right? Because he lost his hat.
He lost his helmet, yep. Which that's what I'm seeing with this penalty. I thought that flag was, that was against Evergreen, so it's a dead ball foul, so the sack does not count.
Yeah, they're going to make Baum come out for a play. But I think Evergreen's trying to argue if it was a dead ball foul.
Yeah, I think they're saying regardless to what's going on, if there's no such thing as the play, right? So the play literally didn't happen, supposedly, but it did. His hat came off.
Yeah.
It's the only reason it made it a play, because now you have to come out.
Yeah. So Baum comes out. Dylan Stendrew checks in under center for a play.
So definitely not the play time where you want your backup quarterback to get into the game. But he'll hand this off to Bethune. Bethune goes straight up the middle again, finds some more space. And he'll get back almost to the original line of scrimmage and bring up 4th down and 11.
Yeah, it was another great run by James Bethune Jr. Fortunately, he had about 23 yards to go.
Yeah. Unofficially, he's got to be sitting at about 145 yards.
At least.
Yeah.
At least he had 2 65-yard touchdowns.
Baum rolls out, picks up a block. Ball is caught right there by Sarion.
No, they're going to call it incomplete. Side judge called it incomplete.
And that means they're going to turn this ball over on down. So I don't know if he stepped out and came in, and that's what made him ineligible or what the deal was. But Mountain View take that ball over.
That's a complete pass attempted for Terrence Sarion. Turnover on downs, 1st and 10. Mountain View done that.
So Mountain View's offense back on the field right at about midfield. 1st down and 10. Like they've got some confusion out here trying to get it figured out. Trip receivers down here at the bottom, and we have got a penalty flag. Hubert on the screen. And he is just going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he got good to see he's okay. The way he fell forward.
We'll find out here what's going on. Okay, they're going to back him up 5. So this is the second time in a row that they have called an offensive foul and they have still let the ball go.
Yep.
They still let the play run. All right. Tried to get that ball. Well, they did give it to Hobbs. Hobbs had nowhere to go, and he is going to lose additional yards to the 5 they just lost.
You know, Mekhi Miller able to step up there and get a big hit. I think he's trying to tell himself that he needs to calm down. Right. He's been hyped up all game long. It's been fun to watch.
Bunch formation down here at the bottom of the screen. Tried to sidearm that one out to somebody, not able to do that.
Yeah, Damian Perez coming through for Evergreen, putting a lot of pressure on Vance, forcing Vance to throw a pass that fell well short of his intended target.
Yeah, he had a man open right up the middle of the field. Fournier, number 35, it was open down the middle, not able to see down there because he was getting chased out of the pocket far too fast. But Fournier had found his way behind the safeties. Slot receivers, split backfield. Drops back. Trying to find a man on the sideline. He's going to go up, and that ball will be intercepted. Almost intercepted, but it's out of bounds. Wouldn't have counted anyway. Hubert, the intended receiver.
Yeah, Ja'Kai Clardy not able to hold on to that one for Evergreen as his momentum carried him out of bounds.
Mm-hmm. So that'll bring up fourth down. Here's the replay of that.
Clardy doing a great job to getting up there. Gets his hands on it, but.
Yeah, good defense. Good play right there.
Situations where the receiver becomes the defender.
Skip that one. Dan's able to get it off. A low driving punt, though. But the best thing, he's going to pick it up anyway. Steps inside, breaks the first tackle. Looking for the outside, and he is going to find it as he gets up the sidelines. Doesn't step out of bounds. And he will get pushed out of bounds right there by the kicker. But another big run, another big special teams play for the Plainsmen here.
Yeah, I mean, that's Josiah Alanis. We saw him do it last week. He decided to just go ahead and take off, and then he comes up with a big stiff arm here. And he's able to get another 60 yards out of this run before he steps out of bounds.
Kicker saved that one for him. All right, Evergreen deep into Mountain View territory. Hands off to Bethune, bounces it to the outside immediately, cuts it back into the inside, and looks like he'll get down to about the 15, but we've got a penalty flag here in the backfield. It's probably going to be a holding. And that's exactly what it is. So Aiden Cummings, we didn't hear him or see him at all in the first half.
We did not.
And now he is back on the field on both sides of the ball. So I don't know if it's kind of that put me in coach type situation or what's going on here, but he's out here playing ball right now, and we did not see him at all in the first half. So good to see that young man out here. Pruitt motion, drops back. Pruitt, the intended receiver, not able to make the connection, and that's going to bring up second down. Holding penalty has him far behind the chains. Trip receivers at the top of the screen. Drops back. He's going to get chased out of the pocket now. He's going to let that one go anyway. And that's going to bring up third down. Good job getting rid of the ball. That would have been a big sack to take.
Yeah, I mean, Bethune was there sitting, trying to place a block, but he was no match for Florian Barani as he came through, and I think he knocked Bethune backwards about 5 yards.
He caught him, huh?
He caught him.
Sometimes when you're running back, you end up catching the block instead of making the block. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Oh, wide open. Schmidt got hung out there. Looks like both players got a little banged up on it as Hubert. Looks like he may have a little shoulder stinger out there because the way he's holding that arm.
Yeah, Schmidt landed awkwardly as well. You see they're both up, at least walking it off, but
Schmidt stayed in the game. Hubert had to go out, so they're definitely over there working on his shoulder across the sideline, but you could tell by the way he was holding it. He either got a stinger or popped it out, so. Oh. We'll see if the defense pulled him off or who they're going to call that on first.
They're going to call a false start. This is going to be against Evergreen.
So 4th and 20 is going to turn into 4th and 25. Catch is going to be made, but there's not going to be anywhere for the receiver to go.
No, Mushaw was right there. Had great timing on the tackle.
That was Sarion. Looks like he got dumped pretty hard, too, on the ground, but he got up okay. Turnover on downs. Mountain View's ball, 1st and 10. From the 43-yard line. Drops back, looking for somebody to get that ball, too. Looks like the intended receiver, Jack Fournier. Not able to bring that one in. You know, it's a tough pass to throw from one hash to the other side of the field.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it's hard to put that one on a rope. Rolls out, looking for a man downfield. Doesn't really has one coming across the middle, not able to get him. Looks like that might have been.
It was Matthew Lamont was the intended receiver.
And he had come from all the way across from the other side of the field. Generally, that's a route that'll open up late on you. Bunch formation once again down here at the bottom. Looking to find somebody to get the ball to. And there's going to be a pass interference.
Looks like Mountain View is going to get bailed out here, but
yeah,
I will tell you what, that offensive line has to be getting tired. I mean, they're hanging Vance out to dry this series.
Mm-hmm.
Vance has either been scrambling or getting hit every single play.
We're down to 1:44 left in the 3rd quarter here. This will give them a new set of downs and put them in Evergreen territory. Trying to go for a man. That ball's going to be picked off. And that is going to be Isaiah.
It's Josiah
Alanis.
Looks like there is a penalty on the middle of the field.
And that'll be declined.
It is declined.
Evergreen ball.
Yeah, Vance just lets one go here. Alanis just climbs the ladder.
Yeah, that ball was short anyway.
Alanis has had a great game tonight.
Yeah, he has. He's had a great couple of weeks.
He certainly has. He certainly has. Boise State's going to be real lucky to get him next fall.
So Evergreen's ball on the turnover here. First down and 10 from the 10. Bethune takes it. And he is going to lose yards on this one.
Dallas Hobbs with another tackle.
Hobbs having a good game tonight, too, on both sides of the ball as well.
Yeah, he really has.
Minute left to play, second down. As the men coming downfield. Kepler, and that ball is going to be intercepted. It bounced off Kepler's hands. And it's going to be Mountain View's ball on a turnover from the Evergreen Plainsmen.
Yeah, this just bounces right out of Kepler's hands. Baum just airs it out.
Kepler does a good job going back to get it. That's just the tip drill right there.
Yeah, that's all it is. Fortunately, we don't have number 21 on our roster for Mountain View.
So first and 10 for the Plainsmen on the Evergreen 48-yard line. Hobbs takes the handoff. Hobbs gets down across the 40. 10-yard, give him a 9-yard run. Second down.
We've got a flag in the secondary.
Oh, yeah, I see it over there, yeah.
Looks like this is going to be additional yards
29.
against Evergreen. Be a face mask. With a 5-yard variety.
But it will be enough to move the chains. First and 10. I'm inside the 35. Handoff taken. That is Hobbs once again. Hobbs will get 5 out of it. Brings up second down. Trip receivers down here at the bottom of your screen.
And that's going to bring an end to the third quarter.
Yes, it is. Evergreen's on top 20-0 over the Mountain View Thunder. That quarter stalled out a little bit.
It did.
Evergreen still, both teams' defenses actually stepping up, playing what we saw in the first quarter as far as the defenses and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, aside from the big run from Bethune to start the second half, Mountain View's defense has given up nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, every single offensive series for Evergreen has resulted in a third and long, fourth and long situation, and they've played fantastic. I would like to take a second here and just say, Rodney, you and I both enjoy doing this every fall coming out here, but it certainly wouldn't be made possible if we didn't have all the guys in the booth, the production guys, or people, the audio, the visual people, the camera people, and so we certainly thank them because they absolutely make this possible for us to come out here and do this and televise these games for everyone around the county, and so we just say thank you because they're the people behind the scenes and they make this work.
Yep, well said, well said. Definitely appreciate all the work and effort by that group. And they're the ones standing out in the weather right now, so
yeah.
Thanks, guys, appreciate it. All right, a handoff to Hobbs. Still that young man falling forward from initial contact. Going to get a couple out of that. And that was enough to move the chain. So doing exactly what he needed to move the chains. First down and 10. Bunch formation right there at the top. Hobbs is going to run weak. He'll get wrapped up right away. Second down. Nice little 4-yard run there by Hobbs. That ball's going to get bounced off the carpet. Hobbs will pick that one up himself. And still find a way to get a yard out of the deal. Bring up third down. Third and 5. Trip receivers out to the far side. Gets that ball out to Hobbs right there at the 20. And he will get stopped at about the 15-yard line. Looks like that will be enough to move the chains. Oh, maybe they're going to spot it just shy of it. So 4th and 1 is the placement.
See here. Hobbs
That's just Hobbs refusing to give up. Bunch at the bottom. Hands that ball off to Hobbs. Gets into the crease. He'll get wrapped up right away, though.
And that is enough to go ahead and move the chains for a first down.
Miller there to make the stop, but not before the first down was gotten. So we're looking at 1st and 10 from about the 14-yard line. Split backfield, going to hand this off. And nowhere to go this time for the running back. So he gets wrapped up right away.
Stop made by Damian Perez, stopping Mushaw for no gain.
Second down. Hobbs single back in the backfield. 3 receivers up top. Caden Ryback down here at the bottom of your screen on the numbers. Drops back, looking up the field for somebody. He's going to get chased out of the pocket. And he'll run into a defender right there at about the 16-yard line, but there's a penalty flag too, which is probably, yep, and it is holding. Going back the other direction. show this one again.
See the replay here. Vance just looking for an option, decides to tuck it. Ultimately brought down by Elijah English.
Quarterback's looking for somebody. Has a coming across the middle. Intended receiver on that was Jack Fournier. Not able to bring that one in.
Pass intended for Jack Fournier, incomplete. 3rd and 20 for the Thunder.
Breaks the huddle. 3 receivers up top. 3rd down. 20 to go. Going to roll out looking for somebody. He's going to come back the other direction. Still looking upfield to let that one go. Skips that one into Hobbs. And that's going to bring up 4th down. Now trip receivers down here into the sideline, and we are going to get a timeout here from the Thunder. Their first timeout of the half.
See what they dial up for 4th and 20. There's not a lot they keep in the playbook for that.
No. There's nothing in the playbook for a 4th and 20. It's a punt.
Well,
that's the play in the book for 4th and 20, a punt. And, you know, with that being said, you can do just about anything you want because the field position is going to be like a punt.
Right.
Even if you do turn the ball over on downs. The best field position Evergreen will have is from the 25.
Oh, that was almost caught.
It sure was. Well, that's a play.
That was a play.
That was a play.
See? I mean, there was something in there.
Good try there for the Thunder. Put some points on the board here.
We'll see a replay. They call that the Philly special?
Yeah. Here we go. Well, maybe we'll get back to the replay here after this play. That ball turned over on downs. Evergreen's ball going the other direction from the 25, well, the 24, 1st and 10. And we've got an equipment issue here. That was an official's timeout. They stopped it. So they'll place the ball, reset the clock. 1st and 10. Nice job there by Bethune as he cuts that back up inside.
That stop made by Xavier Frazier. Here we go. Here's the replay. Surprised Lamont was able to get that ball off. Ultimately, it falls incomplete.
Yep, sure does. Hands that ball off to Bethune again. This time he'll get wrapped up as he gets across the line of scrimmage. Mountain View signaling fumble, but they're going to say he was. Oh, and he was. They're
getting the ball back.
He did get the ball stripped from him before he got his knees on the ground, though. So another turnover there by the Plainsmen. Evergreen now, second turnover this half. Mountain View's ball going back the other direction. Clock stopped at 7:10 left to play. Evergreen on top, 20-0. Trip receivers down here at the bottom, into the boundary. The ball gets handed off to Hobbs, and he is going to get wrapped up right as he gets it. He will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down. Bunch formation at the top. Rolls out. Looking for a man downfield. That ball's going to get picked off. And now back-to-back turnovers. Evergreen's ball.
Interception by Damian Perez for Evergreen. Just really kind of steps right in front of it.
Yeah, sure does.
We'll see the replay. Vance rolls out to his right. He's looking downfield.
Yeah, that is a tough pass to throw. He never even turned downfield. He was falling away when he threw that one. You can't throw that ball like that.
No.
From that position. It has no velocity and you can't control it.
Right. Taryn Taylor, the intended receiver, just. So it's Evergreen going the other way. 6:20 remaining in the game.
First and 10. Slot receivers here at the bottom. Baum, Bethune in the backfield. Baum hits a man on the outside. That looks like Sarion. He makes the catch. Nope, take that back. That's Kepler. Right down the middle. Oh, almost intercepted. In and out of the hands of the safety back there. Schmidt, the intended receiver.
Yeah, Dylan Rocco was almost able to pick that one off. Just outside of his grasp.
Schmidt flips over to the far side, lines up his tight end. Gets that out to Kepler.
Good tackle there by Andres Jose Villanueva.
So that will bring out the Evergreen punt team. Oh, we don't see the punter. Oh, there he is. Darren Schmidt. That's a nice punt. Great punt there by Schmidt as he gets that ball down inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, great punt, great cover by Elijah English. Chase that football down.
Yeah. So we're down to the last 4. 43 left to play in the game. Evergreen's on top, 20-0. The game slowed down here in the second half.
It really has. I mean, you take a look, and Mountain View's done a great job defensively. They really have.
The offense just has struggled tonight to get started. That ball in and out of the hands of intended receiver out there.
Dylan Rocco's.
Trip receivers here to the wide side of the field. Drops back. Picks it up, and that is going to be Ryback. I don't know if he's going to be able to. Ryback does bring it in, and not going to get very much out of it. It's going to bring up a third down and long situation. Breaks huddle. Trips down here at the bottom. Looking to the other side of the field. That ball almost picked off.
Yeah, Sammy Allen Ace almost able to bring that one in for an interception.
And that will bring out the punt team for the Thunder.
That entire possession for Mountain View taking less than 60 seconds off the clock.
It did. It did. And that ball almost blocked, but he does get it away. Let's take a bit of a Mountain View roll. But Evergreen was going to get this ball in some very good field position with plenty of time on the clock to put some more points on the board. All right, lines them up, sets them up there. And it looks like equipment issue. Comes off the field, not sure what's going on there, but the sideline judge asked him to step off. Reset here. Hands that ball off. Bethune once again right up the middle.
Yeah, I think Bethune's probably closer to the 200-yard mark rushing tonight.
Yeah, he would have to be. No, he's having a heck of a night. First down. Hands that ball off one more time. Bethune right up the middle. He gets wrapped up by 2 defenders. But he'll get a couple of yards out of that. Bethune now out of the game. Looks like he is going to be replaced there. Hands that ball off. That is going to be Rayshawn. Rayshawn tries to step out into the hole before he's hit hard.
Yeah,
Chambers, good run.
Aiden Cummings coming across, making the big hit.
Minute 40 left to play in the game. Clock continuing to run. Chambers again with the ball. Goes around to the far side. Get a couple before he's run out of bounds. Let's stop the clock. And it looks like they may have tackled him inbounds. Clock continuing to run. Yeah, it'll bring up 4th down. Bethune comes back in the game, checks in for Chambers.
Evergreen's taking all the time off the clock.
Yeah.
They're going to call the timeout. The play clock winds down to 1.
So 41 seconds left to play in the game. Evergreen trying to run as least amount of plays as possible as they let the field clock run all the way down before calling timeout. Both teams still have 2 timeouts on the books. 20-0 to score. Evergreen did exactly what they needed to do to pull out the win here. Big credit there to the Mountain View defense.
Yeah, they really
played
stepped
well
up
tonight.
I mean, you take away the 2 65-yard touchdown runs by James Bethune, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah.
I mean, the Mountain View Thunder's defense has done an excellent job in applying pressure tonight.
They sure have, and I mean. And you can't say that without saying anything. You got to say how well Evergreen's defense played because it looks like they're going to leave this with a goose egg.
Yeah.
They didn't give up anything tonight. So nice defensive battle by both teams. Big plays, is what Evergreen brought to the table tonight, and that's why the score is 20-0. And now we're going to get a timeout by Mountain View. Well, this is going to take the Plainsmen to 8-1 overall, 5-0 for league, which does make them the league champions. Something that hasn't been accomplished for the Evergreen Plainsmen for quite some time. 2007, I do believe, is the last time they won it all, or won league, I should say.
Yeah, their only loss coming to a good Puyallup team.
Yeah,
early in the season.
Mm-hmm. Bethune will take that one. He'll get stood up right there. Ball will be turned over on downs. Evergreen, Mountain View will have an opportunity for one play. We'll see if they run a play or just down it. But 35 seconds remaining in the game. Mountain View Thunder's ball, 1st and 10 from just inside the 15-yard line. Thunder schedule will end with 2-7, 2-3 in league. So definitely a rebuilding year for the Evergreen Plainsmen. They'll look, for the Mountain View Thunder, I should say.
I couldn't see who the ball carrier there was that took the direct snap.
Looked like it was the big lineman.
Yeah.
Number 69. I think
69.
he was. Yeah, he is the one who had the ball in his hand.
Juan Pasillas-Stanton with the carry.
And that will be the last play of the game. And as we run this out, the Evergreen Plainsmen are
they got one more off.
The Greater St. Helens League champions for the 24-25 football season. Both teams just kind of standing there, so if there doesn't... both teams still on the field. 0-0 on the scoreboard. We'll see what's going on here. It's a defensive foul, then there's another play. And
it is on the defense.
That will give them one more play.
I think Mountain View was rushing to try to get the ball into a senior's hands, and
so interesting way for this game to run its course and run out of time.
Yeah.
And it does look like possibly it's going to be a flagrant one. It is. So there will be one play left, 1st down from the 25-yard line or 26-yard line.
Xavier, no, that's Florian Barani who took the snap.
And that will officially end the game. Evergreen Plainsmen 20, Mountain View Thunder 0. The Evergreen Plainsmen are GSL 3A champions and definitely on their way into the playoffs this year. I want to thank everybody, and Ryan said it best there as we got it going into the 4th quarter. This has been a great season for Clark County football here at McKenzie Stadium. We want to thank everybody who has been a part of bringing this to everybody from here in Clark County and all over the world, the people who were able to watch us and enjoy these programs and watch these kids on Friday night. Rodney Lawrence, Ryan Vassbinder, you've been watching EPS Sports, and you guys have a great evening.